Welcome once more, great people of Biafra. On the news today, we are going to show you the aftermath of the visitation of the men, the pastors of Biafra Liberation Army, as they visited Ogbaru local government area in Anambra State. Their headquarters, the headquarters of the Ogbaru local government area, where they poured enough holy water on the place, and the pastors preached to the local government headquarters, and every vehicle there was well baptized. And so we are going to show you a video of that. But before we do that, I want you to see something. The men are getting ready for movement, and I want you to see it and enjoy their dance before we move into the program of today. Enjoy. You have not seen how the men are gyrating, how the men are getting prepared and are battle ready to deal with the people who always come to, cause harm in Biafra. So if you know your duty and your function is to destabilize Biafra or to cause harm to the people and the livelihood of the Biafran people, then you should be wary of the actions and inactions of the men of the Biafra Defense Forces. And as such, we want to give you a very, very important message from the Prime Minister before we now show you the video of the activity or the action that was meted on Ogbaru local government. Let us show you this.
I have not even started, because you see what Agaku Nigeria Igwe. Agaku Nigeria Igwe. And the next level is by taking all their barracks, taking all the government houses. That is the next level we will go, because it is part of the defense of our land. These places are places where the attack against our people are being planned.
Now you have heard the Prime Minister. He said the next level is those places where they plan, where they execute the attack against Biafra people, where they plan all those things and push the execution. Those places will be dealt with, those places will be decimated. And they have started with Ogbaru local government area. The video you are seeing now is that of Ogbaru local.
Presently happening in Atani, Ogbaru local government headquarters. If I won't kite Toto Afu. Toto Afu. They can go spend Ogbaru Nefa Kaligopani.
Now this is to show you what is currently happening, and this is to tell you that as it stands now, most of all these things we are allowing the zoo government to publish it. We are no longer publishing most of the actions that are taken. We will allow the zoo government to publish. When they publish, we will now come and confirm their publication. This time they are going to be reporting what is happening to them. They will be the one to report how the Biafra people are delegitimizing them in Biafra. We will not take their nonsense again in Biafra territory. We will continue to do everything humanly possible to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu is set free, because he's a free man. And then Biafra is actualized. The main goal is for Biafra to be actualized, which means the happiness and the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. If Nnamdi Kanu comes out today and he is not seeing any positive move or change towards the actualization of Biafra, then he will not be happy. But if he comes out and see that it is remaining just a little to be done for Biafra to be gotten, he would be so elated, he would be filled with joy, he would, give the necessary energy and push for us to actualize what we want to actualize. And so we are saying we need to continue doing all that is necessary, both politically and otherwise. Just as the Prime Minister has said that he is fighting for Biafra, not just in one way, but multi-dimensional approach for the actualization of Biafra, meaning that the defense of the people and the lives and livelihood of the people of Biafra must be one of the greatest agenda. Two is that there must be international awareness about the actualization of Biafra, and three is that every necessary action, every necessary government facility that needs to be put in place to ensure that a country can stand on its own is being put in place. And that is why you see the Prime Minister doing everything he's doing in all the countries of the world that you see the presence of the Biafra Republic government in exile. And so you should understand that things are being put in place, that there is a multi-dimensional approach to the actualization of Biafra, which means that it is not just by guns and bullets, that there are diplomatic moves that are being followed to ensure that the international community, the world at large, understands the plight of the Biafra people and understands that the people of Biafra want and are ready to leave this abusive marriage. And so our people must learn to understand, must learn to take it as it comes with the Prime Minister. I've heard people saying that they want it hot, that the delegitimization should start and should, but we need to know and understand that you have to take it bit by bit. We will continue to be delegitimizing them gradually. When we come, they will not know. Read about guerrilla warfare. Read about how it was done in the past. Read about how successful it has been in different areas where it was conducted. It is a kind of warfare where you even build tunnels, underground tunnels everywhere that you can bust out and strike and move in back. Nobody knows where you are coming out from. Nobody knows who you are. You can even be within the military rank and file, and they will not even know that you are not with them. And so this is what is called guerrilla warfare, and that is what they are fighting now. That is what is happening now in Biafra territory, and people must understand this and know that the people of Biafra are now ready and are now serious with the liberation of Biafra. And so we must continue to do our own bit. The little you can do is anytime the Biafra government in exile calls for donation, please go and give your own widow's mite to ensure that what we are doing is becoming fruitful, is realizable. Please do the little you can. We in the media, as you also do your financial support, also continue to push out the information to the Biafran people. Now, Basa knows to the people of Biafra so that they would understand what is going on, understand the achievement of the Biafra Republic government in Nigeria, and understand their own functions to ensure that Biafra is gotten. Everybody will not have one duty. Will have different duties to carry out to ensure, and when these duties come together, they make it a collective goal. They make it a collective goal. They make it a collective success. And so that is why you hear about division of labor. So that is what we are saying. Wherever you are, do whatever it is in your power to ensure that you project Biafra in a good light, and you support the way you can. Thank you for listening. It is always Biafra first.